Hello everyone and welcome back to the Raven Tarot, or welcome for anyone that has never seen me before. My name is Joey and I am a tarot reader, and I'm also a medium. However, I don't normally deal with past people who have passed on as much. I like doing it, but I don't know why. I just don't feel like it's my time yet to um, do it as much for private readings. I probably will do that in the future, but as of now, I like working with angels and demons. I have done a video on demons. Pick a card. I will be releasing a video on um, demonology and what is not clear to a lot of people, because demons get a bad reputation. But anyway, that's not what today's reading is going to be about. It might come up for one of you, but we'll see, because today we're going to be talking about what spirit, ghost, someone who has passed on, anything I'm allowing, anything to come in and give a message. So some of you may have been feeling like you have a ghost around and you're not sure if it's someone who has passed on that you would want to maybe reach out to. Might be just that you're haunted, your house is haunted, we'll see. But yeah, basically I don't want to talk too much. I'm going to now just kind of try and calm myself down and get into the feeling. I already feel kind of like whoo, so there's there's that. I'm feeling kind of heavy. I don't have any piles, as I'm just going to I'm going to use tarot as well when I need to. I'm going to kind of just try and mostly just connect with what I'm feeling. So yes, go ahead, and I don't have piles, so I'm going to do 4 choices. So go ahead and choose a number between 1 and 4, and then go to the description down below, and the timestamps will be there for your ambulance, for your group. Also, I'd like to mention that this is actually, I'll just mention that when you go to click it. Yeah, I'll mention it this time. Okay, so group number 1. I'm just going to start off by saying that I felt like this was a more masculine energy. So I'm going to address them as a male. This is general, so I'm not going to go into too much detail. I'm just going to try and pinpoint what I'm feeling, and hopefully you can resonate with who it would be. However, I do feel like this person was very friendly, and for some reason I feel like they were kind of blue. I'm feeling the color blue, and they also might come through to you as either as a butterfly. I'm really feeling like there's something strong with butterflies, and also wasps. Anything that come, and also something to do with on holiday as well. As they like when you go on holiday, and they're with you always when you're traveling as well. This person does feel like they are older, and they feel like feeling my lungs are sore, so lungs are lower down here, and I feel like it was due to natural causes that they had died. So there's something very cheeky about them, and I have a weird feeling that they used to like to play like board games, or like, you know that game, what is it, Connect 4, like things like that, or even drafts, like, so they're that kind of a friendly energy, that they love to play games. It might have even been that older man that went to the pub to just do like a quiz or something, I don't know, but that's the kind of energy. Take whatever resonates, but they loved games. They loved to play board games, and they were very sentimental. There is a woman coming through as well, so I'm not sure, but I feel like this could mean that they're with that woman. There's a woman who is very strict, and she was very like the type of person that would come in and be like, "What's going on here? What have you been up to?" Very strict. And something about her posture is like this. She seems older as well, but she was very good looking, and loved her earrings. Had like big, it might not just mean accessories in general. I'm feeling a lot of accessories. So that is the two. I've got two spirits for you coming through. I'm picking up like that cheeky little grin that he had, and then she was kind of like, so they could be, for some of you it could be a married couple, for some of you the woman might be coming through, but this is, they're trying the they're trying to say that we're better friends than ever here where we are right now. So this is definitely a loved one, and it's a really good energy and a really calming energy, and I feel very like whew. So I want to see why are they lingering around you? What is the cause, or what what would have made them want to? I have the moon reversed, and the first thing I felt was that you're not very open to it, and maybe you haven't ever wanted to be open to it, but at the same time you very well could connect with them in whatever way that you think would work for you. So they want you to like connect, because I feel like you're the closest thing that they have to anyone that would want to connect with them. Because for me they're very helpful. They're like two very good energies here, these two spirits that are coming in. He's kind of more saying like, listen up, don't be so hard on yourself, and want you to cut out someone from your life. Do you have a whole, there's a whole family situation, and for some reason he wasn't always very family orientated in his life or something. So he could have meant that he was a very busy man, or is that her energy? I'm not sure. Okay, that's kind of confusing. I'm hearing different things there. What else? I have the Page of Pentacles reversed here, and I'm seeing that you are someone who's been unmotivated with helping something move forward, and it's definitely to do with your own career path or your own belief that you will ever achieve what you want. And that is why they're kind of wanting to say, listen, you can only put out that energy if you are doing it, are you believing in yourself? Then they're saying like, you don't believe in yourself, but the field of work that you want to go in, or the whatever it is that you want to do, kind of needs you to have that come natural to you, and you find it kind of hard to believe, and you're very like, maybe you're very perfectionist, and that's something that they want you to just kind of get rid of. So they want this kind of balancing you with the good and the bad. and understanding that you have to have, if you can't have the bad without the good, and you can't have the good without the bad. Let me see what else. Also, you're not going to the place that you need to be going in regards to your life purpose. And they're saying that they're with you right now where you are because you need them. You need them around you to kind of support you and give you that little like kick. You might also feel like weird things are happening around the house where you're finding things in places, and then it might be like a letter. You'll find a letter or something, and then it'll be like, oh, I need to do that. So they're constantly reminding you, like, okay, do that, get that paid off, or sign up for this because it's going to help you out. They're constantly putting things in front of you, and you mightn't even think about it. You might be just like, oh, what's that doing there? But they're always putting things in around the house for you to find, for you to switch on and think, okay, that could work for me. Anything else? I'm gonna take a really strong message. Something about cat pee. I don't know why I put that up. Something like, oh, like there's a cat peeing or something. I don't know. The smell of a cat pee in a shoe. We have the Two of Cups, love. For me, it's kind of saying that for quite some time, your relationship with someone is not going so good. And it's kind of like making you feel sad. And they're saying that in order for you to be able to get over things, you need to move away. It might not mean permanently, but you need to move away for some time for you to heal from things. And this, take whatever resonates with that, because I feel a lot of you will be kind of wondering, what should I? Don't take that as you need to break up with someone. It just means that the place that you're in right now is not right for you. And if everything is okay in your relationship, it might not mean that. It might just mean that it's not right for both of you. So both of you maybe need to move, or maybe just you. You will know whatever resonates with you the most. And let me just take I'll take one more card. In regards to love, and with a relation. Oh, that is very strange. How did I get that? Oh. We have the Three of Pentacles and we have the Six of Wands. I'm definitely feeling that whoever the feminine energy is here, she was always very good to her grandchildren. She was always very badass and very like, I can do it. I'm very ambitious, and I want you to be as ambitious as me, and to just know that you are worthy of whatever comes your way. So that's kind of saying like, no, don't take no shit from people. Because the minute you let people walk over you, that's when people lose respect for you. It's just kind of in your nature, they're saying. And the male energy is telling me, no, let them be friendly. Don't let them... It's kind of like they're having a bicker here. So it sounds like a married couple, but it's like bickering between the two. And the Three of Pentacles, for me, I've just picked it. Sorry, I can't speak. I've just felt like the door here is open, but you're too concerned about what needs fixed before you go through the door. And this is kind of both of their energies. And I did have that kind of like dark features. So dark hair, one of them, I don't know. Dark features anyway. That's what I'm picking up from their side. And then it's weird because for me, it's this is represented by you, and you're very angelic. There's something very angelic about you. You're either your presence or you just look very pretty. And the male energy feels very logical and very intelligent, so that's why he loved like maybe playing with chess or other board games. And she's very like intuitive but strict, like cut that out, stop doing that, that's not good for you, that's a bad habit. She's very like strict, this other feminine energy. I'll just pick one from my Angels and Demons Oracle deck as just a message in general from the universe. Victory, and it's 11, and it's Lanua. Anyone that is jealous of you right now, literally like, no, I don't have time for that, you're putting me down. So anyone that's putting you down for the things that you're successful in, get rid of them. They're not, these two spirits do not want that around you. And they're basically, for me, trying to help you understand that you will be the one to change the whole cycle of family or friends. Either you're going to be the one that stands out within your circle of friends and you're going to achieve more, or it's family. It's like you're the one in the family that you're like the black sheep that does better than everyone else in your family. And it's kind of saying like you need to separate yourself from whatever group of people you need to separate from, because right now it's kind of, you're flowing between not knowing which way you want to be going, you know what I mean? Okay, that's all I have for you. Group number 1, I hope this resonated and wasn't too confusing because I'm trying to keep it kind of general, but I'm getting feelings as well. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the future. Goodbye. Hello. Pile number 2. Sorry. This energy is very different. Sorry, I'm just holding this as a... For me, this feels like an old woman. With very pale features. Either she's got white hair, or she's just very veiled looking. And for me, the energy I have is not someone that is a pleasant spirit. And I do not feel like, I don't want to freak anyone out, just have some negative energy. And something I would like to address is we do have spirits lingering. Could be you live in an area or on land that, because something about this energy is very ancient. I don't even know if this was a spirit from this place, but very ancient, and something to do with like camels and wearing big extravagant dresses, very Egyptian-y. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting. And if you've ever had a dream of something with huge wings, but as a woman, that's the kind of energy I'm getting. Very like extravagant and very huge emphasis on like power or I'm here kind of. And I'm sensing like sometimes you might get a bad smell somewhere, or you might even feel really down and you feel like you need to get out, or you need to get out of your own bed sometimes, because you can't be there. For me, I'm seeing it's like I'm getting a pain in my back. It's almost like they're coming in and swiping you. For me, this energy is very negative, and you need to just cleanse your space, because this is a very selfish, self-absorbed, lonely kind of caca energy. If you've not been feeling like you're being haunted, don't worry about it, then you're fine. Because this is the only kind of, this energy is something that would come through in dreams, and you wake up having a horrible dream, and that's kind of the energy. It's like hoping that they can cause drama in your life. So just kind of cleansing your space, asking for any negative energy to leave. Look up different rituals to get that energy out of the house, and not, because I had it for like I don't know how many years, and it was the same kind of energy coming through. It was an older woman who was like coming through sleep paralysis. This is kind of the same kind of feeling, except she's very smelly. I never had that. It's like literally there's just a smell, or there's just, maybe you're finding like death, like dead bugs everywhere, things like that. That's kind of the feeling I'm getting. Very dirty, like I don't know how I'm gonna feel. I'm not getting, it's like, I'm not, I don't know why I'm getting that. It's very weird. Ooh, that was weird. These two cards I did not see, and they were just sitting there. I thought I picked the whole deck up, but there was two cards just laying there, and they say pleasure and happiness, and this is the 9 of Cups. Okay. And this is the 6 of Cups. They're playing with your emotions because they get pleasure from that and happiness from that. So they are trying to drain you so that you cannot grow as a person. That's what I'm getting. So this is like a negative energy that you have around you, and it's almost like what happens when people kind of send negative energies towards people. That's the kind of energy that comes in. Then it's like, okay, it could just mean that you're in a house that's haunted. It could mean that you have someone who's kind of sent negative energy towards you, and this is the kind of woman that I'm feeling around you that's coming like in your dreams and stuff and things like that. So that's the kind of, it's more of it's not a ghost, it's more of like an entity, something that's like lingering around you that you need to be aware of. And the best way that you can get rid of this energy is to raise your vibration and start to be a lot happier and not get down about it, and feel like it's not your fault, and whatever's happening to you is this energy. And the lower you are, the more they can keep getting at you and keep getting at you and keep disturbing your life, because they get enjoyment from seeing people be miserable. Also the back pains is coming again. So even like, I feel like maybe you need to just literally like get a new bed or something. I don't know. Overworked as well. Like you're literally like, I feel like you're slouching a lot or something. I don't know. Or you're feeling very slouchy, like you literally don't have the energy to stand up. Don't like this energy. Definitely ceremony. You need a ceremony or something, or you need something. Empress. Something very appealing about you, and that has made this kind of spirit. Oh, I'm sorry, I feel like I'm freaking a lot of you out. Don't get freaked out, because like a lot of people will have like weird dreams and things coming in their dreams, running after them and stuff. That's just like a nightmare. It's not like this lady's gonna show up and be like, hello, I'm here, because that can't happen. But they can disrupt your life by doing different things, or just giving you a lot of bad luck, or putting things in your head while you're dreaming, things like that. So I really feel like you're someone who's very, very powerful here, and they like your power. They like your beauty is what I see the most, and they want you to be alone. They don't want you, because you're very good. You're a very good looking person. They want you to be alone. They don't want you to have it all figured out. And we have on the clock as well the hour when people wake up. It's weird, from like sleep paralysis and stuff. So it's kind of a hint. Someone lying in bed, but it's kind of telling me that you could be very ready to get rid of that energy, because you now, for me, something about me is telling this spirit that you can challenge this, and you can get through it, and it's your time to show them where the door is. So literally I would say cleansing with sage, get some crystals. What is that crystal called? Oregonite? That's a good crystal to have. I actually need to get some. It's a good crystal to just keep by your bed. It's good anyway for like radioactive, like with the whole 5G thing with phones now. It's good to have that in your room, because 5G, it's not really good for people, but I'm not going to say any more about that. But yeah, it's a good crystal to have to just get rid of that caca energy. Yeah, and let me see, what else do we have here? I really picked that up as she doesn't like psychics, or people who can connect with that. So she if you're having trouble with food as well, I'm not sure. Like, for example, if your food is spoiling or burning or something, she is doing a lot of that. Like rotting food, that's the smell I get from this energy, or this entity energy, whatever. 10 of Cups, reversed. She doesn't want you to be in a happy or loving relationship. So if you've really been feeling unsuccessful in relationships in general, you need to just get that away. Get that energy out of your life and raise your vibration, and go to someone who can maybe help you. I don't know, maybe you could book a personal reading with me. I could go, just for anyone that this is really, really resonating with, you can message me and we can organize maybe some sort of a reading. I'm not sure what will come towards me, what your stories will be. But the biggest thing here, I don't want anyone to get freaked out about this, because I didn't think I would have this in the reading. I just don't want anyone to be scared. Don't be scared. This is nothing. This is normal thing for a lot of people. People have this in their lives all the time. it's why people get depressed. Not always, but it's why people have that energy around them. And I'm now thinking about there's anyone that's seen Big Mouth. It's that cat, the depression cat. You know, when she's like laying on top of you. It's kind of like that. It's like almost like this entity, this energy is keeping you drained so that you stay in your own home, not wanting to leave, and they just get to, mess around and keep you drained so that it gives them a bit of happiness to see you suffer. Lastly, I'm just going to see. Also, you could watch one of my angel readings that I've done. You could maybe work with an angel. They don't want you to move. They don't want you to move off. See, it's just like everything here is it's like a jealous kind of like I said, this energy is something that hasn't lived in this dimension. This is another lower vibration dimension, whatever we want to call it. It's just a think on the film Insidious, that kind of no. But yeah, I don't know how that would have went for a lot of people. I hope it was okay. Leave a comment down below, and hopefully this will help someone, because if you understand what's going on in your life, you can then take action and say, listen, I don't allow you in my space, get the fuck out. Okay? But yeah, just leave me a message on your situation. For anyone that resonated, I feel like that will resonate with someone very strongly. It might not resonate with a lot of you, but if it doesn't, just leave it be. Okay? And that is all I have for you, group number 2, and I will see you all in the future. Goodbye. Hello. Sorry. Hello, group number 3, sorry. So I just want to start off by saying, in the other 2 piles, I was trying to keep it general, but it wasn't really working for me. So I will probably be a bit more direct, and a lot of this either will resonate a lot, or it mightn't resonate at all. I'm sorry, but yeah, I don't know what my intentions were, but I was trying to be kind of like, oh, that could be, or it could be, but I have ADD, so I can just not do that. My brain doesn't work that way, so yeah, so I go very within the now, and I'm not very good at taking too much information, so I'm just going to leave that there. So if it doesn't resonate, I'm sorry, resonate, sorry, not resignate, resonate. Yes, I have been sitting here for a minute, and the energy that I have felt was a younger male, no more than they seemed like they were very, very depressed, but they were a very happy person. As in, like, they would constantly make a lot of jokes, and they would constantly sweep a lot of their problems under the mat. And that also is kind of telling me that there were someone who would hide a lot of things from people. So literally, I'm feeling like physically they were the type of person that would hide a lot of even like a diary or something very sad about their life. It could mean that they were hiding drugs, could mean that they were hiding a diary, but something that was a way for them to escape. That's the energy I'm feeling. They are a very light energy though. They're very nice, but very sad. However, they like being around you. And I'm not sure if this is someone that you may know of, because they're coming in more of a lingering spirit. So it could mean I'm feeling you might hear them, like you might sometimes hear noises. It's like a more of a disruptive kind of energy. It's more like they don't mean any harm, but they're you might hear like things like light switch, like the sound of a light switch. I'm not saying that lights are turning on, but that could happen as well. But it's a light switch, and it's like tapping, like the. Sorry, I was tapping that unconsciously. Sorry, not unconsciously. I am conscious. I was doing this, and then I heard that noise, like either a tapping or. Sorry, fly just flew on my nose. That's very weird. Go away. I'm just observing this fly while I try and pick up more messages. Yeah, like that. I didn't know if I said it, but like a tap, maybe the tap in the kitchen, the sink, the drip, 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 sound. So if you've heard that or felt that, that's the energy that I kind of feel here. It's literally keeps flying on me. Sorry. Also very damp, very wet. Almost like if you're having problems with pipes, plumbing, or literally just dampness in your home, or the feeling of it being very cold. Just a very damp energy is what I'm getting. But yeah, I want to just kind of see more about them, because I'm not, for a lot of you, I feel like if you don't know anyone that fits that, it's just a ghost. It's just a ghost that's in your presence. But there is no harm in this ghost. It's just someone that's attracted to you because you are someone that makes them happy and reminds them a lot of of them. Again, we have the Knight of Cups. So the way I picked that up is they always were wearing their armor. They weren't showing their true self, but they liked to have a lot of fun. Very, very emotional. Kind of what I've already been saying. And maybe that's why I'm feeling like the wet, the damp. It's just who they were. They were a very something just connected to water. There's just something connected to water here. Don't want to go too much into it. I feel like I can't breathe as well. Okay, I'll take that. Oh, and it's... They literally want to be around you. It's kind of like, they're kind of saying like, they don't mean any harm, and they want to be around you to kind of keep you feeling safe. So it's a really nice, like I said it's a light, very nice energy, and that's kind of like they want to protect you, they want to keep you safe. It's like I feel like sometimes you might feel like, yeah, I'm getting itchy, like anxious, like you might be someone who gets rashes like me. So you might be someone who's very on edge sometimes, especially at night time, and that might even freak you out when you hear a noise and you think, oh my god, it's someone trying to break in. Saw something. Sorry. It's a sign to say that everything is okay, and that's what I'm picking up from them. it's kind of like saying, didn't mean to freak you out, but I am here. It's okay. Don't worry. That's the kind of thing. It's kind of very confusing for me. I don't know why they would think that would make sense. Look at me now. Kidding. Got anxious. Yeah, very jittery energy. Let me just pull one more card about this. Spirit. Very itchy. Very itchy. I don't know what that's about. Okay. Oh. We have the Strength reversed. So it really feels like that they just didn't have the strength to pull through in this life. They really, really, really tried. They just couldn't see the light in the way that people had explained it, like this light worker life. This it kind of feels like they wish they had lived a different life spiritually, but they just couldn't get to it. They were always constantly chasing after it, but just it seems like they were shut down, and it felt like the walls were closing in. Sorry, I felt like the roof was coming down there. So it felt like they were like very enclosed, like come to that point where they literally just got so claustrophobic that they probably couldn't breathe. Maybe that's why I couldn't breathe. It's just like it just got too much. Just got too much for them. But yeah, the spirits seems very happy to be around you. Maybe you should ask it to move on, and whatever you feel comfortable with. If you want it there, doesn't matter. Ghosts don't really freak me out. Honestly, the paranormal doesn't really freak me out at all anymore. But don't worry, it used to. At the end of the day, we have the power. We have the right to say, leave. So, oh, I have the Princess card. They kind of want to help you, get your shit together and create this. So also as well, they might come through music. So start listening out to music, and the lyrics of songs. They might try and connect with you that way, or they might even just like to cheer you up with a nice song. And it could mean that you're someone who's very interested in music as well. But they really love the way you present yourself, even when you are going through a rough patch. You're very like, I'm gonna do this. It's fine. I'm gonna do that. You're a very well put together person. It's just because I'm picking that up from they're broken. But it doesn't matter how cracked or broken you will be, they are always really impressed with how you keep yourself together when things aren't going to plan. Okay? And the princess might resonate with some of you as well, like you're just a princess in there, right? I'm picking up this heart brother. This could be a brother for some people. The Fool could come through as birds, might be a message for you, or even butterflies. That is something that comes through a lot with spirits. But definitely there's feathers here, and when I feel like with this card, if you ever do feel like you're seeing either black or white feathers, the message that I always get from a black feather for me, and I'm getting that through now, is also spirits give me messages that I resonate with so that I can say it out loud. But for me, when I see like a black feather, it's like, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of whatever. Go after the thing that you're afraid of. And when I see a white feather, it's like, I'm proud of you. keep doing you. You're doing really good. Don't lose faith. That's what I feel from feathers. White feathers or black feathers. But yeah, definitely they are kind of with you right now because there is a new journey that you're about to take in regards to your whole aesthetic, your whole change in your style and your maturity. It's something like you've become like, say for example, you used to dress a certain way and now you've matured and realized, no, this is the way I want to project myself out into the world. And they're kind of like applauding you in a way. I really like this deck, so I'm going to just keep using it for this because, oh, I have the Prince here, and the way that I have seen this card is they were someone who hid everything. As you can see, there's like tape wrapped around them, and it's kind of like they were hiding their scars. They were hiding a lot from the world, and trying to put on a show. And as you can see, there's a snake literally crawling from, there's a snake here. So for me, it feels like they might have also dealt with insecurities about their body, like maybe feeling like they're too fat or something along those lines. And they really appreciate your body, actually. The shape of your bum sounds weird. Like, you don't think that the ghost is like staring at you naked. They probably are. Let's not be funny here. Let's not try and be funny because, like, I mean, but they really appreciate your body. And again, that dampness on the floor, the wet on the floor. Okay, last card. They're not being very clear. I feel like they want to say more, but let's just take. Okay, I can't get that. Literally, as I'm saying that, I can't get a card off the table. I'm going to just choose one of the Oracle cards from this deck, and it's just going to be an angel and demon messages from everything, like what's going on, or just a little side note. Okay. We have I'm trying to say this correctly. We have the angel. Focus. Okay. Focus on my face. We have the angel Ilya, and it says success. So definitely this is saying that you will have. Sorry, I have a cross-eyed, by the way. So if I was looking at that card, my eye went cross-eyed. Sorry, that's just what happens to my eyes. Yeah, I feel like the violence, just being hard on yourself, that's all over, and you're starting to embrace your sexuality as well. Don't know why that came through. And your own insecurities. I feel like you might have battled with that a lot now, and they're kind of saying like they're with you because they want you to be successful in your life, and definitely they want. I have 4 here, and 4 is a number represented by home, structure in the home. So it's kind of like they're kind of staying with you in your home to keep you happy and to keep them happy. It's kind of like, you're making me smile, so I want to make you smile. I want to do little things for you. There's something about a very circle. It's a circle. A very decorative piece in the living room. It's a circle shape. It's very unique, and they just want to say that they love that. But that's a lot. Okay, no more messages. Thank you. I'm going to leave it there because I want to do the last pile now. But I hope that resonated for some of you. Please leave a comment down below. I'm really interested in this young man. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the future. Goodbye. Sorry, I need to take. Okay, excuse me. I just got very thirsty as I pressed record. Hello, group number 4. Welcome. So the energy that I kind of felt, I was sitting here, and the energy that I felt for you was male energy. I'm feeling a younger, but like mid. Feeling like kind of don't know what it is. Like they looked young, but they might have been a bit older. I'm not sure. It's kind of no. They're saying in the middle. Okay, so that might have been their age was kind of in the middle. I'm feeling darker features was very something very distinct about them. So it could have been they might have had darker hair, their lovely brown eyes, or their skin is very glowing. I'm hearing glowing. So take whatever resonates. So their hair or their skin or their eyes just very prominent, and it was something that you would just be like, love that. This person for me lived a very strict, I'm hearing the words strict, either they were a strict person or they had a strict family, something very strict. And I'm feeling like a really shocking kind of accident had happened. Like I'm feeling like that, like flung, or yeah, just like literally like it's very, the image I got was like legs, head, like a spiraling action. Their face as well, it was very so a very could have been an accident, wrong place, wrong time. Obviously that's an accident, but it could have meant like I don't want to go too much into it. I said in the pile before, I'm trying not to be too general because I want to keep it so that I'm not confusing people, because for a lot of people this will probably not resonate, but I'm trying to just be general, so I don't want the spirit in the room to give me because this is general, a collective energy with these spirits. So it's not just one spirit, but there will be spirits wanting to put in their message so that it gets to someone very directly. But I'm trying to keep it general. The biggest thing I felt like will resonate with a lot of you, this was a family member, but they felt like a best friend, like they were your everything. And I feel like it's been very hard on you, and it's just the memory that you have of before they were gone was not the nicest, and it's just something that's really made you rethink culture, the way that society is, and the way that culture is as well. Family. Could mean family, it could mean culture. Let's just get into this. More about them. I like taking out tarot because it kind of gives me a chance to stop the messages from like being very intense. Oh, justice reversed. They feel like they're not happy. They feel like they're not happy with what happened, and they're just like, well, that completely flipped me upside down, and I felt like, where did that come from? They're not. Don't get me wrong. Don't feel like this spirit is like, I shouldn't have died. Because it feels like that is the energy that a lot of people are saying. All they have to say is, I didn't expect it. Let's hold on, my face. Hello. Let's be real here. They're saying no one saw it coming, but like, you gotta just move on. Like, and if any justice has not been dealt with, or it hasn't been solved, or something like that, it's just like, let's see, what's the next message? Because I don't want to. The death reversed. Like, things happen, people die, but we have to move on from it. This direction is moving on, and it's reversed, and it's like, you're not moving on from it, you're not letting go of it, you are still holding on to this, and they just kind of say, screw it. I was so strict in my life. I had so much rules. I had so much things to obey. You don't have to do that. You should know that your life is your life. It's your choice. And if I had known what would have happened to me, I wouldn't have lived the way I lived. But they had a good life. They love, if you like to bake or cook, and it's something about a smell they love. It's something that reminds them of that home, and they come through in your pets as well. Could mean this is a collective. Could mean for some of you that you feel like you're very connected with your pet. But your pet might come through with them, kind of leading you and giving you, like, how I'm feeling from this is like, say your dog does something naughty and it leads you to discovering something, like the dog runs off and you end up bumping into someone you hadn't seen before. It's kind of like your pet is also guiding you. But the thing that's distinct for me is the smell of like cake. It's like orange, like citrusy, but then some of you, it's a pot, like a pot of some kind of casserole or soup or something. It's funny because my partner's cooking soup, but I actually can't smell it. Or maybe because it's not soup. Because I can actually smell soup now. And like, but it seems like a pastry. Okay, I'm going too deep into that. It seems like a pastry. Like bread. That's why I felt cake more so, but the smell is citrusy, kind of very fresh as well. Homely. Those are the three main things that I've put from this. we have the Hangman reversed, and it's saying for me, they want to let you know that they're always there for you, and even when you're very alone at nighttime, and anytime that you think on them, I feel like they try and make your spirit lift or kind of bring you back up to life. What I mean by that, bring you back up to life, but bring you back up to being motivated about life. That's what I'm saying, and not to be too harsh on yourself, and like feeling guilty. If you feel guilty sometimes about literally relaxing, they want to say, you know what, don't be so hard on yourself if you need to relax. Yes. Okay. Let me see any other messages. I love this deck. I've literally, this is a new deck. I might use this a lot more often because I love it. Yeah, let's just see any more messages coming through. You're a boss ass biatch. I got that. You're a boss ass bitch. And they love that about you. Oh. They want to say like they're in your life right now because things are spiraling a bit out of control, and they're a bit worried, and they're like, you know you're not meant to be going this direction in life. I have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I have the Ace of Pentacles here, and that is kind of like new things are coming your direction, and they don't want you to start going in the wrong direction because there's something very good coming your way, and they want to make sure that it's like, if I was there right now, I wouldn't let you slack off. You need to take this opportunity, okay? So they're kind of coming down on you and being like, listen, don't let this go. You're made for this. We have the High Priestess here. I love this card. For me, I'm really picking up treating yourself and treating yourself to the things that you know will make you happy. They want you to focus on that. Like literally, if you want to have a spa day where you literally lie there, I seen cucumbers on her eyes. So literally like wearing cucumbers, like literally what you need to do right now is have a lot more time for yourself and self-love, because that's when your intuition will connect and you will know what to do whenever it's time to make the decision that you need to make. Because they're trying to block you. I have strength. They're trying to give you the strength to get away from whatever this negative devil energy is. This I'm picking that up as prescription drugs, or something that will they're trying to make you understand that you will start to affect your own health, where you might then need to get prescription drugs. So whatever that may be, they just want to say, listen, I'm trying to keep you strong. I don't want that to worry anyone. It's just like, you'll know, whoever that resonates with, you'll know that maybe you haven't been having the best diet, or maybe you are using a lot of like drugs to deal with things. Could also be alcohol, but I didn't really feel alcohol here, to be honest. I'm not getting that. Well, I said it now, so I must have felt it. but it doesn't feel like that's the issue. It's kind of like the alcohol then leads to you waking up maybe and taking paracetamol to get rid of your headache, or just like things are lowering your vibration to that that devil energy, not the literal devil, just the card. What else? Your masculine and feminine energy, the last thing I want to say, your masculine and feminine energy are constantly shifting and changing, and it's great. But that's probably why it's a bit difficult sometimes to be like, oh, what do I want to do now? Should I? But right now, they're there for you to let you know that it's fine to have a spa day. It's fine to Netflix and chill. They're not judging you. They want you to start just taking a bit of time out for yourself until this new opportunity comes your way. There is a great opportunity coming your way. You just need to be very patient and wait for it. Actually, I'm going to end it there, but I'm going to choose one of my angel and demon oracle cards. This is just kind of a collective message. This is not from the spirit. This is from the angels and the demons. This is just a kind of collective. You need to go on a shopping spree as well. I'm feeling that. We have Shavakaya, and it says where's that word? Reconciliation. Okay? And literally just be more understanding as well of your family and relatives and things like that. Just understand that they don't see things like blood is thicker than water, basically. So just that's the message I'm getting. Just like try and be forgiving if you can about certain things in life. That's all I'm getting. Where did that happen? Sorry, I flipped the. Okay. Anyway, I'm talking to myself now. I hope that resonated for some of you. And yes, leave a comment down below. And I will see you all in the future. Please let me know if you like these kind of videos, as I'm not sure if I should do them maybe once a month or something, or more or less. I don't know. But yeah, let me know if you like this, and I will see you all in the future. Goodbye.